Vikings first round options for this upcoming draft. Going to play odds maker here and try to put some percentage points on where the Vikings may go. Realistically speaking, I see the Vikings going anywhere in one of four different positions. No particular order: guard, tackle, defensive end, and cornerback. So we're going to start with the guard spot first. And this one I'm going to put in a class of its own just because of the options available. Elijah Vera-Tucker, if he's there, then I think the Vikings, I'm going to put the odds that the Vikings go guard at 75%. If he's not there, it's 0% because after Elijah Vera-Tucker, assuming that he's going to be available, you're going to trade back to at least get a second-round pick. You miscalculated the Yannick Ngakoue trade. You thought you were contenders or competitors. You weren't, so you need to get a second-round pick. If Elijah Vera-Tucker is there, I'm going 75%. It's almost like you have to take him. If he's not there, 0%. So that's in a class all on its own. And then the remaining three positions, we're going to break this down and divide it 100% between three ways, starting with offensive tackle. It'd be nice to get Penei Sewell out of Oregon left tackle, but it's not going to happen. You're going to have to trade up, and the Vikings are not going to do that. They're definitely going to trade down. But just for shits and giggles, it will be so... Listen, I'm not going to beat a dead horse on the Ezra Cleveland thing anymore. I've said my piece on it. I don't want to keep repeating the same stuff. But, okay, fine. The Vikings, clearly because they've been connected to a possible Orlando Brown Jr. trade with the Baltimore Ravens, and clearly, based on their actions, it seems that they're not too confident of Ezra Cleveland moving to left tackle. Okay, fine. But Penei Sewell out of Oregon, I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. I mean, at least from a collegiate prospect point, Penei Sewell, once he gets his paws on you, you're absolutely stuck. But beyond that, on top of that, he has a serious anchor. So much so that, and I could be wrong about this, but I feel like when I see offensive linemen, when they need to create space on their side in the running lanes, they need to create a wedge, so they take their shoulder and bam, push their man, boom, like that. Penei Sewell has a strong-ass anchor. All he needs to do is move his feet laterally, and he'll spin his man around without having to exert more strength. And let's say if the defender, the defensive lineman, if he gets that lead shoulder ahead of his man, the offensive lineman is off to the races. Oh, the offensive lineman, he has to spin around and he's lost. Penei Sewell is so fucking strong. All he needs is one arm. So even if you get that lead shoulder ahead of him, he'll take his one arm, and he's so strong that, oh my God, he'll still push you out the way and take you out of that play. But we're not getting Penei Sewell, so I don't even know why I'm talking about it. The options, realistically, for the Vikings at offensive tackle is going to be Christian Darrisaw out of Virginia Tech, Taven Jenkins out of Oklahoma State, and Samuel Cosme out of Texas. I'm going to put the odds of the Vikings going offensive tackle in the first round, I'm going to put it at 50% because they've been linked to going after Orlando Brown Jr. from Baltimore. They don't really seem to be confident in Ezra Cleveland. Now, Mike Zimmer, he did leave open the possibility, okay, maybe we'll move him around. But he said for right now, he's at right guard. I'm going to put it at 50% for the Vikings offensive tackle in the first round. The next position is going to be defensive end. He did talk about Mike Zimmer going back to him after the season was over. We need to add more pass rushers, damn it. Daniil Hunter, hopefully he comes back healthy. You did sign Stephen Weatherly. You have DJ Wonnum. I think you're set at edge, but you know what? I wouldn't be surprised. You're looking at guys like Kwity Paye out of Michigan, Greg Rousseau, Jalen Phillips out of Miami, Azeez Ojulari out of Georgia. I'm going to put that, and maybe I'm being a little bit too optimistic here as far as offensive tackle at 50%. I'm going to stick by that, but I'm going to go edge 35%. Next position, or the last position we'll talk about, is cornerback, which means obviously the remaining 15% is going to go there. Mike Zimmer and the cornerback whisperer, and we need all the cornerbacks we can get. You can never have too many cornerbacks, damn it. We don't need any more cornerbacks. And even with the Jeff Gladney situation going on right now, you have to prepare for the possibility of him not being available. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. But even with the situation going on, especially with all the additions you made in free agency, with cornerback, you still have Cam Dantzler. You still have Patrick Peterson. You still have Mackenzie Alexander. Mike Hughes is back in the fold. You even have Harrison Hand. We don't need cornerbacks. And the joke was, before this whole Jeff Gladney situation, oh my God, the Vikings, I bet you they go cornerback in the first round. That's assuming that Jeff Gladney was to be here. More likely, I could see them going cornerback, but I'm still going to put them at 15%. But if they do decide to go that route, you're looking at guys like J.C. Horn out of South Carolina. Although, if you're trading back to get a second-round pick, may not fall too far. You're also looking at Greg Newsome II out of Northwestern, Caleb Farley out of Virginia Tech, and Eric Stokes out of Georgia. So, just to recap, the guard position is in a class of its own. If Elijah Vera-Tucker is available, I'm going to go 75% that the Vikings select him with a 25% chance that they'll go elsewhere. If he's not available, the remaining three positions, offensive tackle 50%, defensive end 35%, and cornerback 15%. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Unless something wild happens like the Vikings re-signing Sean Mannion, we will see you on Monday.